Jess, and I'm a part of the VSKI Professional Education team. Today, I'm going to share with you Lumi-Lights. Now, if you're wondering, what is that? Well, if you think of illuminating the hair, we're just going to take that down a couple notches, and we're going to mildly illuminate the hair, which then represents Lumi-Lights. It's soft, dancing, flowing through the hair, sprinkles of highlights. It's great for people who have layers. It's also a great introduction for people who just aren't quite sure if they want to start out with something like that. So enjoy and have fun.
So as Jess was saying, this is her technique called Lumi-Lights. You'll notice it's a very soft, subtle, highlighted look, and you'll see how she places it just around the hairline and leaves the natural on top. So let's show you how she achieves this look. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is start sectioning out the hair. What we're doing is taking just this veil section all the way around the hairline. And we're gonna clip this top part out of the way. This technique is really great for somebody who maybe you're introducing them to highlights. Maybe you're introducing them to like a balayage look. Maybe they're not ready yet for the full thing. Or even possibly not ready for the maintenance of highlights. All of these little highlights are going to be done all the way around the hairline. So this top section is going to be falling over everything on top. So that's why it could be really great for maintenance. Not having any lines of demarcation or heavy root growing out. You'll notice how it kind of drops down in the back. So let's go in and start placing in these highlights. The way Jess has intended this look to be is very subtle. So you'll notice how skinny this little slice is. The great thing about micro slicing is that it's way easier to do. It takes a little less time than going in and doing a little tiny weave. If you've ever watched me do any color, I always talk about how every 0.5 seconds of my life matters. So sometimes going in and weaving can just take up a little bit of time. Notice how this slice actually looks like a weave. Now she's just going in with her highlight formula. Use whatever formula you'd like. And we're just placing these in diagonally. So we're just working around, again, this veil that has been left out all the way around the hairline. And of course, you'll notice that she started from the back and she's working her way towards the front. These are going to be diagonal back slices. And again, this is such an easy, quick way to do this. Another thing that happens a lot in the salon, you get a client who books maybe for something like base color only, and then she shows you that picture, and it's of a balayage. So you're thinking to yourself, I don't have time for this. We didn't block out enough time to make this happen. So maybe this is a great technique to get that client started with that balayage look by placing in these little skinny slices all around the hairline. And as you saw in her before, how beautiful and natural it looks. Now, the way you place this in can be up for debate. If you want it to be a little bit more bold, take little thicker slices. So we're going to keep working around. As you can see, we're crawling up to the top of the head. Still working in that diagonal fashion. Now Jess is just using a regular lightener. You could also use this technique with low lights. Maybe your client is starting out blonde and she just wants a little touch of something different. So if she's blonde, maybe you could throw a few little copper pieces around her face. Maybe just a low light, a nice cool tone brown. Stylists ask me all the time for new foiling techniques. This is something that we get bored with easily, doing the same techniques over and over again. So try this one out. You'll notice your sections start getting really skinny right around that hairline. So let's just continue to foil this. Let's speed this up for you a little bit. And you'll see that it just goes all the way around the entire head. Okay, so now this side of the head is done. You can see how beautiful these foils lay. And when I say foil, that can mean an actual foil or a color paper. So now that she's done the right side of the head, we're going to move on to the left side. So she's going back to the nape of the head. And now she's going to start doing her little micro slices, still in that diagonal back fashion. So you've seen how the other side of the head is done. Let's speed this up a little bit so you can just take a look. Okay, so now she's completed this technique. See how simple and easy it was to do? It's going to give her such a beautiful natural look. Now, I am a sucker for beautifully placed foils or papers. I think your client should look and feel pretty even while she's processing. So this technique would definitely do that. So just to show you what's going to happen, remember this top section is going to fall over all of these little baby highlights. Please feel free to color all of that hair a different color, or if it's someone with natural hair, you might just leave it. All right, so let's show you the after. So So you just watched Jess put in all those little micro slices in her Lumi-Lights technique. This is the look you're gonna get for this. Very soft, subtle, very natural, just peaks of blonde right around the hairline that will fall towards the back. I just think it looks so gorgeous and so natural.